Opinion 1. Your true colors are really showing with y'all hating on Changbin's post. Okay, let's cut the shit. The fact that so many people feel so entitled to spew their vitriol all over Changbin's Instagram, just because you feel some type of way about Charlie. Yes, Charlie has done some terrible things and doesn't deserve supporters. But that doesn't give you the green light to unleash your toxicity on someone who's done absolutely nothing wrong and has nothing to do with it. I mean, I seriously don't understand what was going through people's heads to bombard his feed with hateful comments. I mean, do you think he's actually sitting there, reading every single comment, nodding along, and saying, "Gee, thanks for letting me know," because I assure you he isn't. He's probably busy doing something productive, like, oh, I don't know, making music, rehearsing for performances, or maybe just living his life as normal human being. The audacity of some of you have to think that he owes you anything. He doesn't. He doesn't owe you an explanation. He doesn't owe you his time. And he sure as hell doesn't owe you a platform to just spread to your hateful rhetoric, even if it wasn't directly towards him. So do us all a favor and take several seats before you decide to unleash your keyboard warrior wrath on someone who doesn't even deserve it. If you're really itchy to express your opinions, why not direct them to the actual source of your frustration? Go ahead, tweet at Charlie, write a strongly worded letter, hell, start a petition for all I care, but leave Changbin out of it, because he's done nothing to warrant your misplaced aggression. So in conclusion, all I have to say is, grow up, get a grip, and maybe go to anger management classes. Because if you can't channel your anger in a more constructive manner, then you should just log off the internet and take a hard look in the mirror. Because at the end of the day, the only person you're hurting with your hate is yourself. Opinion 2. Korean artists aren't respected in the West. Stays don't make I.D any better. Okay, so firstly, the Met Gala is an event touted as the pinnacle of high fashion and celebrity culture. It should be a place where the artists from all corners of the globe are celebrated and respected. However, the treatment of stray kids at the Met Gala is a glaring example of the West's blatant disregard for Korean artists. Picture this, a group of immensely talented individuals, representing not just themselves, but their entire nation, step onto the red carpet of one of the most prestigious events in the world, instead of being met with admiration and recognition that, by the way, they rightly deserve. They are hounded and harassed by paparazzi like they're nothing more than zoo animals on display. Let's not mince words here. The way the paparazzi treated stray kids was nothing short of disrespectful and downright dehumanizing. They were treated as novelties, objects to be gawked at and exploited for clickbait headlines. Their presence at the Met Gala should have been a moment of pride and celebration from both them and their fans. But instead it was marred by the insidious gaze of a media machine that sees them as nothing more than exotic curiosities. Even with that, it's not only the paparazzi who were at fault here. Let's not resolve ourselves of responsibilities so easily, because while the paparazzi may have been the ones wielding the cameras, it's the culture of entitlement and voyeurism that we cultivated that allows this behavior to thrive. Don't get me started on the so-called fans who have taken it upon themselves to make matters even worse. I'm talking about the stays who thought it would be a brilliant idea to dox the man responsible for the paparazzi's actions. Let me make one thing clear. Two wrongs do not make a right. Stooping to the level of the very people we're criticizing only serves to perpetuate the cycle of toxicity and harm. We need to start holding ourselves and others accountable for the way that we treat ours from different cultures. Until we can do that, until we can collectively acknowledge and address the deep-seated biases and prejudices that underpin our treatment of Korean artists, instances like this one involving stray kids at the Met Gala will continue to happen. And that, my friends, is a bitter pill to swallow. Opinion 3. Stray Kids have some of the best styling in K-pop. Stray Kids' visuals and styling stand as a testament to their versatility, creativity, and a boldness within the K-pop landscape. From their debut days to the most recent comebacks, each era has showcased a distinct aesthetic that not only complements their music and also serves as a visual representation of their evolving identity as artists. One aspect that sets Stray Kids apart is their willingness to experiment with diverse styles and concepts, refusing to be confined to one genre or image, whether it's the edgy streetwear of District 9 or the sleek sophistication of God's Menu. They effortlessly embrace each concept with confidence and charisma. What truly sets their styling apart is the attention, detail, and the thoughtful symbolism woven into each outfit, a subtle nod towards their album themes to Bowl, So it's that challenge societal norms. Every wardrobe choice feels intentional and purposeful. Moreover, Stray Kids' styling extends beyond just their music. But perhaps what I love most about their styling is intensively and relatability. They're not afraid to push gender norms and push boundaries, embracing diversity in all its forms, whether is through gender-neutral fashion choices or messages of self-expression and acceptance. They empower fans to be unapologetically themselves. In a world where image often takes precedence over substance, Straight Edge remind us that true style is more than just looking good. Think about self-expression, creativity, and authenticity. Dance by your friends to embrace their own unique identities and celebrates the beauty of